An announcement from Democrat Claudia Ordaz Perez sets the stage for a showdown between two state representatives looking to keep their positions next year. KTSM 9 News reporter Aaron Montes has this story.
Natasha, just days ago, Governor Greg Abbott signed new political maps passed during the legislature. These maps are based on population data, and they are done every 10 years. And one thing that we learned during this last session was that this Republican effort eliminated District 76 from Democrat Claudia Ordaz Perez. Her constituency divided among 3 other districts and her home put in District 77, currently represented by Lina Ortega. Ordaz Perez said she still has work she wants to accomplish and plans on challenging incumbent Fierro, whose district spans from east to central El Paso. She won't challenge Ortega. El Paso Matters reported Ordaz Perez recently changed her voting address from one in the Lower Valley to one on the east side. Ordaz Perez says Ortega stayed in Washington, D.C. with her during Democratic challenges to Republican-led voting changes, which included limited voting hours and the reining in of voting by drive-through, and pointed out that some had returned to Austin, giving Republicans enough members of the state Congress to pass legislation. Ordaz Perez said lawmakers punished her and Ortega for staying in D.C.
It's going to be Representative Fierro, is going to be Representative Ortega, and there is absolutely no way I would not run against Representative Ortega, because it's just not right, because we took a stand on something that we believed in, and we're getting punished for doing just that.
Fierro, who was elected in February 12, 2019 to the House District 79, says he will run for re-election. He said it was a difficult session, overcoming what has been considered one of the most bipartisan ones in recent memory. And he questions Ordaz Perez's decision. He says constituents should choose their representatives, not representatives choosing their constituents.
So that's what I find surprising about this announcement, how she doesn't want to stay in her district and represent her people, but she wants to go into someone else's district and represent a different constituency.
And one thing that we should know, or that to note from the legislature, is that Fierro was able to keep Fort Bliss in his district during the redistricting process. And one thing that a lot of us are keeping an eye on is the primaries are on March 1st, 2022 next year. Deadlines for challengers in these state races will be on December 31st. Live from the newsroom, I'm Aaron Montes for KTSM 9 News.
Aaron, thank you. A man accused of